I see the addiction in the world to power. There are these people that are addicted to power. And I see that, and it's yes, and see, I see that, But me, no, that's one thing I'm not addicted to. Wrong answer. It's a lie. I mean, talk about, whoa, that's the compensation for the low self-esteem, is the addiction to power. It's like out of control when I want to influence someone else in a relationship. That's what's behind so much of the disharmony, is my wanting to control other people.
Welcome to Aloha Speaks, home of Malama Aloha Pono by Alexander Noman.
Aloha. Alex here with Aloha Speaks. And with the topic being which came first, normally that's about a chicken and an egg. In this case, it's about the 6 segments of Malama Aloha Pono, and specifically honing in on that second segment, listening. But there's a preliminary take on the situation, because it's a visual. It looks like 6 separated segments because it's for reflection purposes, when in reality all of those things, those 6 different areas of resistance that I'm very familiar with, they're happening all at the same time. There is no separation. The common denominator in my day-to-day bumps and bobbles, like when I have issues with this person, that person, this institution, that organization, whenever there's something amiss, there's the one common denominator, and that's me. So that's what I can do something about if I choose. And when I look at these, when I pull different segments out and put them in what's called the microscopic perspective, so that I can take away all the other clutter and focus in on what I can do in that area to, let's say, improve or make something work for me that is not working. There's something at the core, and the core is segment 6. So there's like a sphere. It's 2-dimensional. The circle with the 6 segments. What's really going on is it's 3-dimensional in an experiential way. It's 3-dimensional sphere, and everything's all in there and all mixed up and happening all at the same time. And at the core of it is that 6th segment, that's self-love. That's my biggest challenge. That's my area of greatest resistance. It's like, what's going on there? It's like, what's that? Now, I'll say right at the end, I've got the red, bold letters of self-esteem. I've got self-esteem issues that I would never want to admit, or in fact is the opposite. I walk around with this arrogance and acting as if I have high self-esteem. And what's behind it is this. And that's where the fourth segment, the subconscious, this subconscious messaging of low self-esteem. I gotta make up for that somehow in my behavior. So this is where it gets in. It's like trying to keep it simple, like wanting to simplify everything, because all it is like, where's the love for myself? Because if it impacts other relationships, so this is about addictions. This is coming off of addictions, and there was never any admittance on my behalf. I'm like going through all these addictions, the drugs, the alcohol, even this. I've said before, the sex. I didn't say it this last time, but sex, sugar, food, gambling. I'm rattling off all these. I didn't ever talk about the credit. Oh man, the addiction to credit and spending and shopping addiction. I had that. And the need to abstain. I don't admit, like, even when it comes to it, it's like, sure, I see the addiction in the world to power. There are these people that are addicted to power. And I see that, and it's yes, and see, I see that, I see that. But me, no, I that's one thing I'm not addicted to. Wrong answer. It's a lie. I mean, talk about, whoa. That's the compensation for the low self-esteem, is the addiction to power. It's like out of control when I want to influence someone else in a relationship. That's what's behind so much of the disharmony, is my wanting to control other people, but in such a, what do they call it? Shoot, I can't remember now, but it's like sweet way, like do it so sweetly. Great that I can't remember it, but it's passive aggressive, the nice guy, but still wanting to do that, and get it, and my way, one way or the other, manipulative. Yeah, I'm addicted, and it causes suffering. That's the two things. So there it is. And yet, what comes out of my mouth? No, that's one area I'm not addicted to power. Other people are, but not me. See the lie. Oh, so how important is for me this Malama Aloha Pono, but not to have it become complicated, or this word therapizing that I use. It's not for that. It's for, okay, chill and be real. Look at it because of the core issue. It's up there, okay, segment 6, this self-love, which is that being in touch with that heart, that where it resides, that which gives me life. The gratitude is the natural event that happens in that love for self, the true self. All this stuff gets in the way. So listening, this was originally going to be about listening, because, again, where I'm coming from is I've done so much work in the listening realm. It's like, I'm a good listener. Wrong answer, because it's not true. If I were to say I'm a better listener than I was, okay, maybe we could say that holds water. The proof, when the rubber meets the road, it's because of that power addiction, that wanting to have it my way. Almost where the lie is, a need to have it my way, which is a lie. There's no need for that. The need is to let go. There is the need. Because what I need, I already have, is already here. Being in touch with that, gratitude. Being in touch with that, peace. Talk about harmony. Harmony. It starts with me. It then unfolds into my relationships. It's always a beginning. A beginning. Until next time. Aloha.